Welcome back, anglers! I'm the Survivalist, and we return Call of the Wild the Angler, the Trollsporet Reserve DLC, where we're into the second last weekend of the series. We're going to work at trying to get the main missions done today, which we've been having sitting here for quite a while. And then, if we manage to complete all this weekend, we'll probably look at moving on to try and catch some of these species we haven't gone for before, like the ruff, the dace, and the bullheads. I'm guessing these are all going to be... they all will actually go for bloodworm, and most of them eggs as well, so I'm also guessing they're going to be, like, really smaller-sized fish. But we'll tackle those if we get to them. I don't know how many more main missions there will be to go through, but we'll see how it all unfolds. At least that way we can say we kind of wrapped up Trollsporet well before we move on to a new DLC.
Oof, it was a tough fight, but I picked off his hound first. He's on his last legs now. Speaking of which, since your rod is called Stello, how about naming the real Hund? Anyway, I'll go deal with Stello, and you should find yourself a lure. I'll send you your last few clues.
Okay, so it sounds like maybe this will be the last steps ahead. Okay, well, I think... I stand watching a place famous for its net. You can see me clearly from Dromefelet. I clearly see where you came from, but where will you go? Climb and climb a steep drop if you wish to know. Dromefelet. So where the hell is that? Cursed, a little big, lookout tower.
Torbjörn takes keeping his shop way too seriously. His other hobbies fit him better.
See, I have no idea where this Dromfeld whatever it is might be. So I think I have to go over, like, Tenting Jaune. That is Vardo whatever. Congra something. That just says fish, that doesn't help. Oh, Dulag Jaune, not quite, but getting...
The most terrifying tale I hear from visitors is Torbjörn making small talk. At least I know where I stand with trolls and Nøkken.
Shaka whatever. Yodovira. Okay, you know, I'm actually just going to move a little bit away so we don't hear her talking like... Keep searching for this. Trollnostoven, Bergles, Ezos, whatever. Nordelizo. Fadja. Oh boy. There's gonna be something that's probably gonna be very obvious too. Once we actually, like, get to it. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything. As all it really says... Place famous for its net. You can see it clearly from Dromefelet. I can clearly see where you came from, but where will you go? Climb and climb a steep drop if you wish to know. It's somewhere high up, that's for sure. But it's that Dromefelet or whatever that I'm not sure what it's referring to. And that's probably the key component, if I knew that, it'd be so much easier to knock out. Says, know where you came from makes me think... And this isn't Dromefelet or whatever here, is it? That's the troll. Stallo. God damn. I am surprised how little they gave you. Like, you really do have to have the whole map opened up to kind of understand where it's trying to send you on this one. It says famous for its net, but I don't know if I've come across anywhere that has had mention of a net at all. Like, that's the Trolljord. That's the vault. That's the standing swords. That's the villa. That's the church sort of thing. You know what? I'm going to try a waypoint there and go for that, just because it's a little weird for a footpath there. But I really have no idea where I should try going to begin with this. Like, it feels like I probably should... If I had gone through the lookout towers, maybe that'd help me a little bit more. But yeah, I have no clue where that's trying to send us off to go looking. It might even be something I'll just quickly try looking online for if I can't find it after a few minutes, or, like, we get to that waypoint and there's nothing. It's like, riddle things can be alright, but you gotta have a little bit more to go off of than just a random name that it doesn't have, like, seem tied to any landmark, or even trailhead, or water body. And, like, we have been on Trollsporet and around Trollsporet for quite a while now, so I figured if it was going to be for, like, a water body, we at least would have seen that. Like I say, it's the only place that looks like a bit of a weird footpath leading off somewhere, so I'm going to just try going over there and see what it entails. If it's not there, I really have no idea where it's supposed to be. And, like, famous for its nets. I haven't seen anything as we've been going around about, like, a big net or that. I'm sure if it's referring to net as, like, an actual object somewhere. Oh, hang on. Oh, I went completely past it. I'm dumb. Okay, well. You know what? That's probably the stupid way going about it. So, you know, let me get right back here. I must have, instead of taking the left, I should have taken a right. It was closer than I thought it was going to be.
Well, well, well. Lovely to see you, compis.
Yeah, do that. Okay, let's do this a little bit more properly this time, get up to that spot. Yeah, so I think the problem is I took a left instead of a right. Okay, so this right here, this is what I should have gone along. So see where the heck this goes to. But yeah, we'll try to get this lure. It sounds like this might be the last piece, like it says, like there's the last few clues, so I don't think there's really anything more. But we'll just get up there and then see if there's anything. If not, I'll do a little jump skip in order to find out where it says we're actually supposed to go to find this. It wouldn't be so bad if it was more tied to, like, one of the water bodies we've hit, and you at least could have found, like, that location as you've been out and about on the map. But tying it to a random name with, like, a little bit of a hint to a net of sorts, nothing really stood out as we've been driving. I mean, granted, I haven't been looking super much for it. Okay, you know what? This might actually... I don't know if this is actually where we have to go for it, but it does look like it could be. So let me just head up to the top here, because my guess is if it's going to be somewhere, it will be at the top of this path. Or if not, there's a cache somewhere back behind us to go through and find. I just want to check. See, it... Unless maybe this is the... Like, this little river down here is meant to be that almost Fayette. Although I didn't really... For as much as we drove around there, we didn't get, like, any things listing off for it. Okay, we'll get up here. It looks like this might just be a lookout of some kind, though. Yeah, no, we're definitely not looking for this. Truth be told, I don't even know what the point of this is, other than, like, a lookout. Nope. I mean, I guess there's something to grab. Not what we really want. Yeah, no, not really what I'm after. And from the look at this... I don't think it's up over there. Also... Like, I'm not sure what... Are these supposed to be like seats? Because if I'm honest, this looks like it's really tall in comparison to us. I'm not sure what those are. Yeah, let me check over here. My guess is this isn't the right area at all, and I think I just have to look up online what this is. Like, maybe it's something a little different, because, originally how you kind of filled out your map was going to lookout towers, and I tried to put a little bit more importance on that in the first tutorial for Golden Ridge. But now, with how they've overhauled Golden Ridge a bit, they don't really have you go to a lookout tower at all for anything. So I wonder if, like, that's something where you'll get a stumble on, is you don't worry about the lookout towers as much. I don't know, it's just, I hate these riddles when they're things that are kind of weirdly put together. Okay, I think I even see the cache that this is asking for, but I don't think this is actually to our current focus, because I think, yeah, there it is. I mean, if this actually does go to our current hunt, that'll be something. No. Although I did get 10 free bait, so at least that's not bad. Yeah, let me take a moment and look up and see what is, like, where's the location of this, and am I anywhere even close to it? Okay, so looking it up, apparently Trollsporet is supposed to be what this place is here. Said like this is what this area is either. Yeah, no, it says Foskramfjorden and Holdraskogen and Nokkenjon, but there's nothing for like this Drome whatever. Yeah, see, that says Lake Sibvad. So how are you supposed to know? Like, the only hints that I see actually kind of going towards that... You know, actually, let me grab a vehicle, so that way it's not taking us too long to reach that spot. The only hint that could kind of help you is it says, like, seeing where you come from means it's somewhere near your start area. Okay, that probably means ferry, so... And also, for somewhere that says supposed to be famous for its nets, I don't think there's anything around here to even lead towards that. Okay, but apparently this spot we're looking to reach is in the mountains up behind the lookout tower. Somewhere possibly up there. Now, I don't know exactly the best way to go on foot to reach that is. I just want to see... Okay, it says this is a lookout tower. Does it give any names to it? No. So I just want to see what happens if I, like, use this. Because I want to see how would you figure this out if you didn't have a guide leading you in the direction to go. Like, what in-game ways does it communicate? That's what you're supposed to be looking for. I don't know, it's like a freaking maze in this thing. Okay, round and round, 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 up. Here we go.
The Tale of the Reserve is a rich yarn, first spooled with love by my Bestewood.
Okay, it's just a little survey of the area, but nothing that, again, nothing that names what things are. And looking at the map again, okay. Yeah, supposedly it's somewhere up there. So what I'll do is fast travel back to the vehicle, hop in and see if I can find a bit of an easy way towards that. Because I don't think I'll really be able to drive straight up that way. I think I gotta basically use the foot trail, maybe go around to go up there. So we'll go a little bit further, then once we find the little footpath kind of on the left, which I think is actually this right here, I think it kind of smooths out to, oh, again, the footpath with random tree stumps littered on it. But let's go and find where it kind of smooths out, because I think when we've been around this area before, it kind of smoothed out towards that little water body there, and I might be able to drive through some of the more open spots of that. So I think we just want a little bit further, and then I think it's going to be directly north of here if we just keep going straight. We'll hopefully be into a little bit more open and easier area for driving. Yeah, here we go. So now I can try and see our best way of getting up over there. It's actually probably going to be easier to go on foot from here. Let's see, it looks like the further apart the lines are, I think it's more gradual of like how the terrain rises in elevation. And we still got a ways to hike through absolute junk and stuff, so I might even just do like a fast forward somewhere along here to get to there. But to tuck the lure all the way out here with... Again, it feels like this was a poorly thought out riddle. At least if they would have had something that tied the name more to the specific spots on the map, I could see then it being better. But the fact that nothing hints to where Dolmus, whatever the full name that starts with D is, I don't know how you would ever link the two up. I'm also kind of curious about what this lure is going to entail, too. Like, with how the Stalos and the Hund have been for equipment, they've made it pretty easy to go after and get a lot of big fish and such. So I don't know if this is going to qualify as, like, a multi-purpose lure, or it's going to have, like, only one function it has for itself. Okay. Good news is, though, we are making it, and this is why I wanted to devote a full weekend to trying to wrap up any of the lingering story stuff, or main mission stuff. Okay, yeah, we just gotta keep hiking along this edge a bit. I do kind of dislike how it slows your character down for going uphill. In a fishing game where, again, your main purpose is supposed to be focusing on the fish or that, it feels weird to have like a little bit more depth given to your movement mechanics and such. But at least we're getting our way up. Yeah, I think jumping's actually going to slow us down and help us climb faster. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Yeah, once we get up to the very top there, it should be pretty easy and smooth going for the rest of the way. And it should supposedly be somewhere up here. Probably a little bit more to the south from where our position is. It's like... we need to find, like, the edge of... edge or the tip, so it's gotta be... maybe down this way a little further. There it is. Yeah, see, like, I don't know how you would have figured out to have to come to here of all spots. It's like, if we take a look, none of this has any connection to the name that it, like, entails. Like, you can see me clearly from Trollsporet. What does Trollsporet mean? Is it one of the mountains? Is it the lake? Is it, like... if you're going to include a name, you should at least have that name also on a map so you can find it. But, at least we've got that. The Floit. Okay, so now we want to fast travel back down here. And I'm just going to quickly... one little moment, pause. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so back here. That's at least the third mission completed for, like, the main stuff. But again, I have no idea what the net was supposed to be in relation to, but at least we got another step done.
Here too. You found the lure? Bring it here so I can fix it up. Here's your lure. Let's call it Flöjte. Whistle goes nice.
And he's not even moving his lips anymore to lip sync.
If you could put the pieces together and catch something with them, that would be fantastic.
Okay, should be pretty easy enough, and it does give us a reason to get a little bit of fishing in, too.
We'll have something you like next time.
Alright, the weird train geometry kind of steps us up a little bit there. Okay. So we need to use the Stalo, the Hund, and we need the Floit, which is a... ooh. And yeah, that's the strongest line we've got, so we're probably going to have an Atlantic salmon on the line. Now, it looks like there might still be one more main mission after this. Just from, like, the guide I found to give me the location of the lure. But my only thing is, if there is going to be another, thing to go after, I really hope it's not an actual line for the rod. Because then it feels like that would be really weird to have, made it, like, the last step to get. Because you think the line would be one of the most critical parts with the rod and the reel before a lure. But we'll just see how it goes. Actually, kind of surprised we didn't get a salmon strike on that go. And we'll try another toss out and see. Yeah, maybe we'll do twitching for it. Because I think this... It looks like this is a swim bait, so my guess is the twitching might give it a little bit more movement and possibly trigger a strike. Yeah, funnily enough, when I don't want the SAM to strike, they hit the lures no problem. But here, when I'm actually hoping for one just to make this nice and easy, nah, none of them are interested. Okay, stop and go, constant and twitching. That is what it says. Maybe we'll just try constant and see if that's enough. Yeah, if we don't get a strike here, I'll try going out maybe to like another dock that goes further out. I just wanted to try fishing around here because it looked like there wasn't really any obstacles that the line could possibly snag and snap on if we did have a good fight with the fish. But nothing, eh? Okay, you know what? I mean, there's plenty of docks and such around here, so you know what? I'm going to head over to the left there. Looked like there's a little pier or something sticking out that didn't have any real obstacles around with it. So maybe that would be our best bet to try fishing at. Yeah, bingo. Here looks like a decent enough spot. If I go off on the right edge, I don't think we'll have to worry about the line getting snapped on anything or caught. Ooh, not exactly safest looking place to go off, though. But let's see if we can get better luck here. I am also a little surprised, though, for, like, being the main mission, it wants you going after pretty large fish, like, with a hook size of 1. You really are tackling the reserve's largest with this. I mean, the equipment at least is matching for it. But, like, you think of all the other fish that you can't really catch using the float lure. I don't know, it feels like it's a weird power give to the player. Like, I don't know if the idea really was you had done a lot on Golden Ridge and gotten yourself kind of completed and ready for something new. And then that's when you would tackle the DLC. Or it was, we understand the map has a lot of strong species to it, so here's gear to help you with that so you're not too frustrated if you do start fresh on it. I can't even seem to get anything to want to strike this. Like, I think your lure is broken. I know we're seeing stuff jumping in that out in the water. But I could have sworn we've caught, like, Atlantic salmon even just right from the shore. Well, I shouldn't say shore, but from the docks and such here in previous episodes. I mean, I know last series we had done that, but unless they tried to change it up a little bit so this is more of a safe starting area. Although I don't feel like that would be the case to it. Yeah, I'll try a twitch retrieval and see if that helps get anything of interest. As this is kind of an odd go of it. I was hoping that fish I had seen swimming close was actually going for it, but no, it was just swimming by. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. The Atlantic salmon, I think they go for swim baits. Okay, it does say it sinks, so maybe I just have to let it go further in the water. Jerkbait, crankbait. Okay, that's actually interesting. It doesn't say it doesn't go for swim baits, so... I'm trying to think of what would be a... Okay, you know what? If the northern pike go for it, I'm just going to do a quick fast travel out here and see about trying that into the waters here. Because I'd like to try to get this main mission done today. The next main mission...
Must have been a coincidence.
Because I do think, let me check journal. Yeah, there's going to be, I'm pretty sure, one more after this, so we can tackle that for all tomorrow. So let's just head on our way down, catch the pike, or hopefully catch a fish. Complete that, and then we'll have the last mission we can tackle for the next episode. And then that brings us to a nice way of wrapping the Trollsporet Up series up next weekend with trying for the bullheads and the other fish that we haven't gone for yet. Those additions I got it in after the DLC was released. Yes. Oh, well, kind of surprised to see the grayling hopping about. Okay. Let's see if any better luck here, because we have caught pike from here before. So hopefully we'll get one that's interesting, does a nice swift strike for us. Now, if we don't get here, I'll have to probably try going after that next episode. Yeah, nothing again. I mean, okay, it was only the first cast. We'll give it a couple more, but if we do get 3 strikes, then we'll just have to end things out for the video. Felt like, though, I was just dragging it right along the bottom there, so... We'll see if we get any better luck at it. But it does feel... Funnily enough, you do work all that way for the lure, and then it does give you a bit of hassle trying to get just the last bit of it completed. I mean, granted, I think I'd only be able to go for like a gold or silver rank for them. Yeah, that says jerkbait, swimbait, and spinnerbait. This does say northern pike are in the area. I just want to do one check. Okay, this will be our last cast out to try. And then if we don't get anything here, I'll have to end the episode, and next episode, we'll try to get the fish on. Yeah, no, this is kind of confusing. I mean, the big issue I have is just how out of the way the lure was, and how... No, I think that was an Atlantic salmon showing off to us there. Was just how the riddle didn't really help you narrow it down at all. I don't know if Trollsporet or whatever was meant to be like the cruise ship that's sitting out by the starting area there, but I don't know where you would have found like a namesake given to it, so unfortunately we'll have to end things out for the time of the episode here. But next episode we'll try to quickly catch that fish, get that lure to put it to its use, and then see what the last mission entails for Trollsporet, and then get us another step closer to ending out the DLC series. But thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave comments right down below. And until I see you all in the next video or episode, Anglers and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy angling.